Good evening, folks. I hope you're... Well, good evening. Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock, Graeme. How you doing, folks? You all right? Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell by the abundance of proper light that's coming through the window that it is during the day, which is it's always good to kind of change things around and be here when it's no dark. So my name's Graeme Mackay. I'm here to bring you another afternoon of Ceilidh Cabin Blethers, and today, once I've got my screens in order, I'm about to introduce you to Stuart Mackintosh. Now, Stuart is a pal of mine, and we go way back because he's from Inverness as well. And it's a pleasure to have him in. So as soon as I've clicked the right buttons here, I will have him on screen with you as well. So here we go, and you are live, Stuart, so don't swear, okay? Hang on 2 seconds, I'll get your audio as well. So hello, how you doing?
Hi, Graeme.
You alright?
All good, thanks, yeah, all good.
Cool. Now, normally when I do these shows, I've had like plenty of time to have a chat and relax and get some banter going before we start. But my computer was kind enough to have a wee crash about half an hour ago and took ages to start up. So it's been a bit of a panic. So I've got nothing arranged. So we're just going to have to wing this. Is that all right?
It's just like a normal gig then. We just wing it.
That's it. That's it. We're quite used to doing that, aren't we?
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot of people out there that are not entirely sure who you are, and there's lots of people that still don't have a clue who I am as well. Let's just start with who you are. You're Stuart Mackintosh, and what is it you do?
Yeah, so I'm Stuart Mackintosh. I play the accordion in the band Ceilidh up in Inverness.
Okay.
Played that band for about almost 18 years now. So
cool.
So that's what it's about, and I play shinty as well.
Shinty. Cool. Excellent stuff. Yes. I know you are really popular for teaching as well, and you play music in your own right as well. I've seen you doing lots of online shows and things too. So it's not just playing in the band Ceilidh, and although that's a big part of your career, you've got an awful lot of other things going for you as well.
So busy with the teaching as well, and even more so with the lockdown and that. So just busy with just music, which is great. So.
Cool. Do you want to try and give us a tune? I know we were struggling with sound a minute ago, so the sound wasn't perfect, but if we can maybe have a wee go and see how you sound, and we'll take it from there.
Right, well, have a wee go. See how it sounds.
Cool. Well, it didn't cut out. Well, that's good. No,
Right.
it sounded okay. Brian Forrest said it sounds like you're playing underwater,
Yeah.
but That's yeah. It is unfortunately sometimes the joys of playing on Zoom calls and things. It doesn't always turn out, but I've experimented with a few things, and Zoom does seem to be the most reliable of them all. But as usual, as I was mentioning to you, they like to charge the premiums for all the good settings that you need to make it work. But that's okay. No, it sounded fine. I'm pleased that we got all the way through without it cutting out. Anyway, so let's talk about Shinty, because I think that it's one of your specialist subjects, isn't it? Oh, hang on a minute. I need to just press a button here. Okay. Oh, I'm back now. So tell me more about Shinty. What is all that about?
Shinty, so Scottish Highland sport, very like ice hockey on grass is what some people would describe it as, ice hockey on grass. Yeah, so again, similar to field hockey, but more physical contact and a little bit more aggression. So, so no, I've played Shinty since I've forever really, and playing goals for Glenafric Shinty Club. Yeah. And I'm co-manager for Glenafric Shinty Club now.
Cool. Well, they call you Smack, don't they?
They do call me Smack, yeah.
So that kind of explains everything, probably.
Nope, that's got nothing to do with hitting people, actually. So on the stick, I wrote my name, Stuart Mackintosh, but that was too long. Shortened it down to S Mackintosh. Too long, S Mac.
Ah, that explains it. Oh, right.
So that's a very, very tame story in the end.
I was kind of hoping there would be a bit more brutality than that.
No, it's
but fair enough. All right. So, that's good. Yeah, I've always been quite frightened of Shinty. I'm always, scared of hurting my fingers or something, or worse. Yeah. I mean, I remember watching a Shinty match and someone getting hit with a stick in their chin, and they bit the front of their tongue, and there was blood everywhere, and it wasn't the most pleasant of experiences. But it's a very passionate sport, and obviously in the Highlands it's traditional, and people do get really behind it and passionate about it. It's fantastic to see the support they get, at the Cabin Cup and things like that as well.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be starting up soon. I think June or July. I think is when they're talking about starting the leagues back up again.
Well, that's good, because I mean, in my mind, when there's people flying sticks and balls going at 100 miles an hour, COVID's probably the least of your worries. Some of these blood sports, but yeah, it is fabulous, and you've obviously it takes a fair commitment because it's quite a voluntary thing as well, isn't it?
Yes, it's a huge commitment. Yeah, so but it's you enjoy it, so that's why you do it.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. So how's Schiehallion doing during the lockdown? What's been happening there?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, we've gone from gigging obviously in the pubs 5 nights a week to obviously nothing, and then but we're doing we do 4 nights a week on Facebook on our Facebook page.
Okay. What nights do you do for them?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So Kenny does 2 solo gigs on a Wednesday and Thursday. I do a solo gig on a Friday, and then we both come together to do the duo on the Saturday.
Okay, so they're all your shows between the two of you are doing it all on the Schiehallion page?
Yeah, all on the Schiehallion page. Okay,
well, we can give that a share for people to get involved and see what it is you do and what you sound like when you're not playing underwater. So that's cool though. And what's the story with that then? Do you have paid events, or is it all free, or how's it?
Yeah, we did for the first sort of maybe 6 to 8 months, something like that. We were just doing them free. But we've changed to doing to paid events now, so there is a small admission fee of £1.99.
It's a bargain, really.
Yeah. Yes.
It's half a pint.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's remarkable.
Yeah, we've got a good following of people who tune in every week, and it's great that they do tune in every week. Much appreciated.
Yeah. It's quite humbling actually. The loyalty of the folk that listen, and we've got got a fantastic following here that they're all getting involved, they're all commenting and stuff, and it is phenomenal the support that we've all been shown during the lockdown, just in honour of just playing a few tunes. But no, it's cool. I do like it a lot. Very good. Do you want to have another go at playing a tune? Hopefully we're going to tempt fate to see how
I'm trying to play quiet. I'm trying to play quietly.
Well, maybe that's the key. Yeah.
I think that's the key.
Yeah.
What will I do? I play some Gaelic waltzes.
Oh, that's nice. Very bonny indeed. Yes, very good. Gaelic waltzes. You can't beat them, really, can you? Cracking tunes. Vitod's asking what kind of box you're playing.
It's actually the same as you. A Serenellini.
Yes, up the Serenellini gang. Cool. It's another Highland Accordions box.
Yes.
Good.
From Murray Alfred Highland Accordions.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yes.
I tried phoning him yesterday, but he never answered his phone. I must try again today. But yes, very, very, very nice boxes, and I hope you're enjoying your one.
Yes, cracking. Yeah, I've loved playing it since I got it.
Yeah,
so,
very good. So
last two I've actually got from Murray. I had a Manfrini. Well, it's got the shinty sticks in the middle of it.
Oh right, yeah. Have you still got that box, or?
It's somewhere. I can go and get it. it's I've got accordions everywhere. I'm a magpie for accordions.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I had a student who started just a couple of months ago, and he was looking for a particular box, or he was wanting a Frido. And I was like, I've got one somewhere, and I just couldn't find it. It's like I searched the whole house, and I'm sure I've got one somewhere, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But it was in the cupboard under the stairs, and that's where we keep jackets and shoes. So I don't understand why it was in there. But we found it eventually, and now it's down in Northampton. So yes, it's remarkable, how boxes tend to find to be part of the family, and I actually managed to pick up a piano box the other week there as well, so I'll maybe have a wee go at that at some point, but it's needing a bit of TLC first. It's an old Hohner Atlantic.
Alright.
But yeah, it's you know, it's just part of the joys, and it's the same as anyone else. If people are into photography, they have cameras and lenses. If people are into, you know, football, they've got strips and everything else. So yeah, boxes. Why not?
Yeah. My partner Rebecca, she always dreads when I come home. What, you got another accordion? Like, what do you mean another accordion?
Exactly.
Oh, here's the other.
Has it just been delivered, or are you sitting there the whole time? It's a fancy one, that. It's funny colours. So you got this one specially made for you, did you? No.
Yes, we won a trophy, the Mackintosh Cup, and I decided to get an accordion with my Shinty Club colours, which are red and black.
Cool.
And when you open the bellows, let's see.
There's that. Oh yeah, seeing it now. Cool.
On the middle.
That's amazing. Cool.
So yeah, so I've got the two boxes, my two main ones.
Yeah. Which one do you like playing the most?
Probably the Serenalini. It's just got a nicer tone to it, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just because it's solid wood. It's the wooden one, like, so I don't know, maybe if you get a better tone out of that, I'm not sure. But then you go back to this one sometimes and it sounds great as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. It's you know, split between the Honer as well and the Serenalini, but they've both got their characteristics, and I must admit the Ceilidh, I mean, I've had it for just over a year, and it's played every day, you know, for all that time, and it's brilliant. It's so reliable, and lightweight and things, and it's just they've done a cracking job. They're doing a cracking job at making boxes, so it's definitely worth people looking at them if they get the opportunity. Katrina Marshall is asking, is it hard to learn to play a box? What do you think?
If you put enough practice in, then anyone can do it, I think.
I agree.
Obviously, easier when you're younger, obviously. You know, if you start from when you're a kid, then you pick it up quicker. But there's no reason why adults can't pick up a box and learn it.
Absolutely not, and it's yeah, as you say, it's about the time and the effort that you've got to put into learning, and you know, it's just I think it's about the very beginning of the journey as well, and making sure that you're going in the right direction before you go down the wrong road too far, and you've kind of picked up habits and you know, done things the way you shouldn't have done. So, but
if you're disciplined enough from the start, then there's no reason why you can't.
I find with adults, it's that combination of reading music and playing. You need to kind of find a kind of delicate balance, whereas as kids, generally you want to get them playing tunes quite quickly because it keeps their mind occupied and everything else, and then you can introduce the music later on, where I find with adults it's kind of helpful to have a bit of music theory behind them before you introduce the tunes. But it's you know, it's a delicate balance of learning both things at once, because they're, you know, they go hand in hand, but they're quite different to each other between the music theory and the instrument. But yeah. Give it a go, Katrina. You'll be in good hands if you speak to any of us. All right, with Stuart or myself, or you know, there's plenty of other accordion teachers online as well. But come see us. Okay. So I'm just looking through the comments and seeing Pete Bain said it's hard if you're kagi-handed. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it these days. Kagi-handed. Is that left-handed? I don't know. And he would play it the opposite way. The thing is, I think, Pete, you've got two hands to play with. I don't think, you know, it matters which hands, you know, doing what, as long as you make a good job between the two of them. I don't know. Anyway, Christine said that's a lovely box, and she's from Isla. And Vitad says it's a cracking box. So cool. Lots of people commenting on your box.
Great.
Do you want to give us a tune on that one to see if it sounds any different? You'll probably set off all the alarms. Amateurs. So yeah, it was good. Very nice. All right. So yes, Pete has confirmed that Kagi-handed means left.
Right.
So very good. Okay, cool. Right. Recordings. How many CDs have you done? What have you got?
We have 2 CDs for the Schiehallion, May Union and Callum's Dream. I've done 1 CD with Davy Holt. We also play in a wee band called Cabin.
Of course, yes.
Yep, Davy Holt. Actually forgot about that.
It's all right. That's all right. Davy's too busy playing.
It has been a year since we played together, so I have. So we recorded that Cabin album about 8 years ago, actually, I think.
Wow. It's amazing how time passes, isn't it?
I know. There's a wee reminder came up on Facebook the other week.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I've also done a CD with Hugh Marwick, the whistle player.
Cool.
Hugh used to be my neighbour when I stayed in Glenacher.
Okay.
And we'd be up for tunes, and we decided to do a CD of tunes that we'd both written.
Okay.
Or the majority of the CD is made up of that.
All right. Cool. So are all these available, or can you get them on Spotify, or what's the crack with them?
Yes, they're available on Apple Music and just through the website as well. So either the Schiehallion website or my own website. So either schiehallion.info or stuartmackintosh.com.
Okay. Right. Cool. Excellent stuff. Well, it's good for folk to know, because it's just nice to have a lot of these albums and things, because they're kind of good snapshots of what you were doing at the time and how you sounded and everything else, and it's part of history at the end of the day, and part of your career, and it's nice that people can take that home and listen to the kind of snapshot of what we do, which is it's phenomenal. And obviously the online streaming services are brilliant for that reason, and people can try before you buy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But obviously if you buy the CDs, it helps the artist more. Can I add a link, please? Okay, hang on a minute. Right. So
I can do it here just now.
all right, okay. Stuart is going to add a link to the comment section of the Facebook, and what I'll do is I'll pin it to the bottom of the comments so that you can all get involved with that. It's a former neighbour. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, good. So everyone's having a great time, which is lovely. Cool. I'm not seeing that link. Have you put it on? You still on it?
There we go. Should be it there.
Okay, once that comes up, I will pin it. There's it. Okay, cool. So what do you miss most about the gigs and stuff?
Probably just the reaction of the crowd, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was strange at the start when you're playing in front of a phone or a screen or a computer. It was quite straight, like awkward and that. But I think we're all used to it now, just because that's the new norm. But yeah, definitely just the reaction of the crowd, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean it comes with an adrenaline you're never going to get from a screen. But yeah, I can I hear you. So what you're most looking forward to doing once we're allowed to move around and get back to normal?
Just the normality of it. I don't know, just back to playing shinty and going out for a pint, really.
Going out for a pint. Oh, I'll remember those days. I mean, we were quite lucky here in the Highlands in Murray because we had kind of level 1 or level 2, whatever it was. So like in December, we could go for a pint, where a lot of other people couldn't. So I think we kind of we were very lucky to get away with it that long. But yeah, so I think we're taking harder now. But yeah, that would be remarkable, wouldn't it? And do you think that you're just going to kind of go back to what you were before, or going to change any of it, or what do you think?
We've been speaking about what we're going to do. We're definitely going to keep the online stuff going.
Good.
Maybe not as much as what we're doing, but definitely keep it going to some extent. And then just see what the music scene is like, and then see if what the demand is. And that. I'm sure there will be a demand for it once it's all allowed, but just have to wait by year.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely going to be. I mean, the thing is with what we're doing is we've developed an international audience as well as, a local following. So that if we put on a Ceilidh this next weekend, and you invited the 58 people that are watching, there's not going to be many of them can actually come, because they're from around the world. So I think there's going to be definitely need to be a kind of hybrid approach to going and doing live events, but on the other hand, there might not be anyone at home because they're all the way out at gigs. So I don't know, but yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see, and I think something that we're going to have to work it and shape ourselves. Very good. Right, do you want to play one more tune, if that's all right, and then we can start the finishing sequence after that and go to the pub? I mean, or not. Oh, very nice. Some jigs there. Did cut out a few times in that one, so I think we're pushing our limits with regards to the Zoom technicalities of the whole thing. But thank you very much for joining me today. I hope it's invited some folk to get an insight into your life and to maybe encourage them to go over to watch you play tunes and do your thing. And if there's anyone looking to learn the box, we're going to get in touch with Stuart as well. And,
thanks for inviting me on.
No bother at all. That's what we're here for, and hopefully we'll get that pint at some stage in the not too distant future. That'll be good, wouldn't it? So yeah, all the best and take care of yourself, and we'll see you very, very soon. Yeah.
Okay. Cheers, Graeme.
Cheers, Stuart. All the best, pal. See you very soon. All right, so that was Stuart Mackintosh, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed his tunes. I know the sound wasn't ideal, but it's the taking part that counts, I suppose. So I'll be back here at 7 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. So you just take care of yourselves. Until then, get your dinner down your necks, and we'll see you tonight for No Request Saturday. So you take care of yourself. See you very soon, and see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you.